Hi everyone, welcome to your weekly astrology forecast for the week of the 30th of June to the 6th of July. Now, this week is really going to set the stage for the rest of July. There's a few reasons for this, and this is because Mercury will enter its shadow period. Now, when a planet enters a shadow period, what it means is it will eventually turn retrograde and go back to the same degree it was when it entered shadow. So what Mercury is going to do is it's going to go all the way to 15 degrees of Leo, turn retrograde and back up to 4 degrees. So what Mercury is doing this week is it's going to hit that 4 degree mark and keep going up to 15. Now, usually you get a fair indication of some of the themes a retrograde will bring up for you when the actual planet that's going to go retrograde enters the sign it's going to go retrograde in, but you really start to feel it more when it enters that shadow period. And so Mercury's going to be pretty much in this process of slowing down and going retrograde and then going backwards for most of July. So all the stuff that starts dripping in this week will probably play out for the rest of the month. Also happening this week is Venus is going to enter Gemini. So Venus will stay in Gemini for 2, 3 weeks or something. And one of the reasons why this is important is because, firstly, is when Mercury turns retrograde on the 18th of July, it will be forming a sextile to Venus in Gemini. So that's really tying in the Gemini parts of our chart and the sign of Gemini to this retrograde period. And also on Monday, the following week, so Monday, I think it's the 7th, Uranus will enter Gemini. So Gemini is getting a bit of emphasis for the rest of July as well. So, and also happening this week is, first, Venus will make a conjunction with Uranus on the, I think it's the 5th. Let me double check that. Sorry, my cat's on my paperwork. So where have I got it here? Yeah, Venus will conjunct Uranus on the 4th. So it'll conjunct Uranus on the 4th at 29 degrees of Taurus. So this can, usually when Uranus is involved, there's something random, surprising, chaos, just something really unexpected happens. And then Venus will go into Gemini. So this will sort of be, Venus will really much be involved in Uranus finishing off its transit of Taurus and then moving into Gemini because Venus is basically doing the same thing. So something random, unexpected is going to happen and it'll probably shift your focus. And then this, as Mercury goes through Gemini, so something random happens and then you're trying to figure it all out. Mercury goes retrograde. So there's like this change of circumstance as well. So things are going to happen and then you've got to figure out a way forward. Also happening this week is Neptune on the, where is it? On the 5th will turn retrograde. So when one of those big outer planets go retrograde, normally what I find, I don't know about everybody else, but what I personally find is often when the big outer planets, and what I mean by that is Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, the topics of those planets become quite noticeable as well as the topics of the sign they're in getting thrown in your face a bit. So with Neptune turning retrograde, they come with a sense of confusion, uncertainty. There can also be this sense of things being too good to be true as well. That's another thing Neptune can do to us. And you want to check the sign that Neptune's going retrograde in because there'll be probably a change of circumstances to do with the topics of that house, especially because Saturn, nearly at the same point of the sky as Neptune, will turn retrograde later in the month. So yes, so basically that's the week. I've got all this stuff dripping in this week. There might be some unexpected events. And whatever happens this week is really going to set up the rest of July. All right, well, thanks for listening. Have a good week, guys.